What I'm about to tell you could literally save your life. If you're a diabetic or pre-diabetic, there's a 90% chance that you have a silent condition that is quietly destroying your body right now, and your doctor probably has not even told you about it. This condition is responsible for more heart attacks than high cholesterol. It is more dangerous than high blood pressure, and the scariest part is that you have zero symptoms until it is almost too late. I'm talking about fatty liver disease. And if you're a diabetic, you're walking around with a ticking time bomb in your body. But there's good news. I'm going to show you exactly how one simple food can reverse this condition and potentially save you from a heart attack. Stay with me because what you're about to learn goes against everything mainstream medicine tells you about preventing heart disease. Let me blow your mind with some statistics that will shock you. Did you know that 90% of people with type 2 diabetes have fatty liver disease? That is 9 out of 10 diabetics walking around with fat clogged livers, and most have absolutely no idea. But here is where it gets terrifying. Fatty liver disease does not just damage your liver, it is actually one of the leading causes of heart attacks, and here's why. When you have fatty liver, those fat cells inside your liver start releasing what we call pro-inflammatory molecules into your bloodstream. These inflammatory molecules don't just stay in your liver, they travel through your entire circulatory system, causing what doctors call subclinical systemic inflammation. Now, this inflammation is like having tiny fires burning inside your arteries. Over time, these fires damage the walls of your blood vessels, creating the perfect environment for blockages that lead to heart attacks and strokes. Now, most cardiologists are obsessed, right? They're obsessed with cholesterol, but they're missing the real culprit. Cholesterol is actually your body's attempt to protect the damaged area in your arteries. The real problem is the inflammation caused by your fatty liver and insulin resistance. Think about it. You could have perfect cholesterol levels, but if you have fatty liver disease causing systemic inflammation, you are still at massive risk for a heart attack. Now, here's the most terrifying part about the fatty liver disease. The number one symptom is nothing. Absolutely nothing. The vast majority of people with fatty liver disease have no symptoms whatsoever. No pain, no discomfort, no warning signs. You literally have no idea that wild damage is being done to your body every single day. But there are some warning signs, maybe, that a lot of people also ignore anyway. But let me share the 8 warning signs that can actually save your life. These are not like symptoms, but like I said, there's no symptoms, but warning signs. Unexpected weight gain, especially around the midsection. If you are gaining belly fat despite eating the same way, your liver might be struggling. And persistent fatigue and weakness even when you are getting enough rest. Your liver is your body's main detox organ. When it is clogged with fat, you feel exhausted. Warning sign 3, discomfort or pain below your right rib cage. This could signal significant or severe liver inflammation. Warning sign 4, high blood sugar levels that won't come down even with medication. Fatty liver makes insulin resistance a lot worse. And warning sign 5, that would be dark urine and pale stools, which means that your liver is in serious trouble, that your liver is not processing the waste properly. And warning sign 6 would be yellowing of skin and eyes, and this is pre-advanced fatty liver disease in the cirrhotic stage. And warning sign 7 is high cholesterol levels that won't respond to medication. And 8th is easy bruising and bleeding. That means that your liver is not making enough clotting proteins, which happens in advanced liver disease. As you can see, a lot of symptoms happen or signs happen very late. Majority of the people don't have any signs or symptoms. Now, why diabetics are at extreme risk? So why are diabetics so susceptible to fatty liver disease? Number one, right? It all comes down to something called metabolic syndrome. You heard that before. It is like a perfect storm destroying your body. And here's what happens. When you have diabetes, your body becomes insulin resistant. This means that your cells stop responding properly to insulin, so your pancreas has to pump out a lot more and more insulin to try to control your blood sugar levels. But here's what your doctor probably never told you, which is excess insulin is a fat storage hormone. When you have chronically high insulin levels, your body starts storing fat everywhere, including your liver. Now, once fat starts accumulating in your liver cells, it creates a vicious cycle. The fat in your liver literally makes you more insulin resistant. And more insulin resistance means higher insulin levels. And higher insulin levels mean more fat storage. Either your body makes it or you're taking externally from the doctor. And more fat storage means, more inflammation. More inflammation damages your arteries and increases the heart attack risk. You understand the sequence there? But it gets worse. Fatty liver also destroys your gut health. Your liver and your gut work together to control inflammation in your body. And when your liver is clogged with fat, it cannot properly support your gut bacteria. This leads to what we call leaky gut, where toxins from bad bacteria leak into your bloodstream, causing even more inflammation throughout your body. Now, these toxins also create something called 3-methylamine oxide, TMAO, which is a major contributor to heart disease. So fatty liver is literally poisoning your cardiovascular system from multiple angles. Now, here's my food solution. There is a game changer that could save your life. After years of research and working with thousands of patients, I have discovered that there is one food that can reverse fatty liver disease and dramatically reduce your heart attack risk. And that food is, some of you will hate me for this, but it is salmon. And even worse, wild-caught salmon. So harder to find. But believe me, before you roll your eyes and think this is too simple, let me explain the science behind why this works so powerfully. I will make you like salmon today. Number one reason is omega-3 fatty acids. The wild salmon is packed with EPA and DHA. These are omega-3 fatty acids. They're not just any fats, they're powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that directly counteract the inflammation caused by your liver. Let me give you a test that you can ask your doctor to run if you don't believe me, or if you don't think you don't have omega-3 deficiency. There is something called omega-3 index test, okay? So you can see if your omega-3 index is below 8, you're at risk. So you want to keep that over 8. And you don't want to over-supplement with omega-3s either. So you want to have that balance and make sure that, because if you're taking too much omega-3 fatty acids, just like some people go nuts about it, then you may end up putting yourself at risk for atrial fibrillation. Going back, the studies show that omega-3s can reduce the liver fat by up to 30% in just 3 months. They literally help your liver burn off the accumulated fat while reducing the inflammatory molecules that damage your arteries. Now, reason number 2, high quality protein, right? Salmon provides, that helps your liver regenerate healthy cells. Your liver is the only organ that can completely regenerate itself, right? That's the only organ. So it needs the right building blocks to do that. Reason number 3, wild salmon gets its pink color from astaxanthin, one of the most powerful antioxidants on earth. This compound specifically protects your liver cells from oxidative damage while helping them function more properly. And reason number 4 is the insulin sensitivity, right? The omega-3s in salmon dramatically improves your insulin sensitivity. So better insulin sensitivity means lower insulin levels, which means your body stops storing fat in your liver. So I'm going to give you a little protocol here. Eat 6 to 8 ounces of wild-caught salmon 3 to 4 times per week. That's it. Make sure it's wild-caught, not farm-raised, because farm-raised salmons are mostly inflammatory for you. And you just need to prepare it simple. You can do grilled, baked, pan-seared with minimal added fats. Now combine that salmon with some non-starchy vegetables for the maximum benefit. I've seen patients reverse years of fatty liver disease in just 3 to 6 months using this approach. Well, how about some additional strategies? Well, wild-caught salmon is incredibly powerful. There are other strategies that actually can accelerate your results. Now, strategy number 1 is intermittent fasting, creating Periods of calorie deficit through fasting forces your liver to burn stored fat for energy. So start with 16 to 8 intermittent fasting and then keep going up. You can go up to 18 to 20 hours of fasting. Strategy number 2, eliminate fructose, right? High fructose corn syrup is like a poison for your liver. It gets converted directly to fat in your liver cells. So cut out all the processed foods, sodas, and anything with added sugars. And strategy number 3 is magnesium supplementation. Why magnesium supplementation improves your insulin sensitivity and helps your liver process fats more efficiently, and most diabetics are severely magnesium deficient. And strategy number 4, optimize your vitamin D. Because vitamin D affects every cell in your body and is crucial for insulin sensitivity. Get 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight daily, but this is hard to do, or just supplement with vitamin D3. And strategy 5, quality sleep, right? Because poor sleep quality increases cortisol and CRP levels, inflammation levels, that will promote fat storage in your liver. Strategy number 6, avoid liver toxic substances. That's easy to know, right? Well, such as alcohol, even some natural supplements that can potentially affect your liver, so you have to be knowledgeable about these supplements that you're taking. Now, listen. If you are diabetic, or if you have diabetes, I don't want to call you diabetic all the time, or pre-diabetes, you cannot afford to ignore this information, okay? So fatty liver disease is a silent killer that is claiming more lives than ever before, and it's completely preventable and reversible. The wild salmon, that protocol that I just shared with you, has helped thousands of my patients reverse fatty liver disease dramatically and reduce their heart attack risk. But you have to take action now. Every day you wait is another day of inflammation damaging your arteries. Every meal without omega-3s is a missed opportunity to heal your liver. And here's what I want you to do right now. Go to your grocery store and buy wild-caught salmon and schedule an appointment with your doctor to get your liver enzymes checked, especially check your GGT levels. If it is over 15, you have a significant problem with detoxification. And please start implementing the strategies I shared today. Your life literally depends on actions you take in the next 24 hours. So don't let that fatty liver disease steal your future. And if this video opened your eyes to the connection between diabetes, fatty liver, and heart disease, smash that like button and share it with someone you care about. You might just save another life. And make sure to subscribe, because I'm going to keep sharing the truth about reversing chronic diseases that mainstream medicine does not want you to know, or they don't have enough time to educate you. But remember, you have the power to heal your body. The question is, will you use it? See you in the next video.